All right, we have ourselves 6th gen Camaro. All right, so this one, Ret Performance, just added in some headers, little exhaust work. Now it needs a tune. I'm gonna handle that right now. All right, so I let it idle for a little bit here, get some temperature in the engine, and let those headers burn off some. They're fresh. Now we're gonna take it for a cruise to check out the fuel trims. If they look good, then we'll give her a quick flex to ensure wide open throttle. Fueling is decent. Feels like it should feel. Fixing up my mirrors here. I hear a rattle in the back. That's probably the old exhaust parts in the trunk. We're cruising right now. Fuel trims are nice. AC's on. Let me turn that off. We do not need AC today. So fuel trims look good. I'm just cruising right now though. So I'll try to give her a little flex without going into open loop so I can see what the fuel trims look like with a little bit of throttle. They look good. I mean, I'll review the log a little closer. I get back to the shop. These 6th gen Camaros, they handle pretty good. For what they are, they handle pretty darn good. When these Camaros first came out, the 5th gen, before they came out, I was anticipating them because I owned a few 4th gen Camaros, and I was anticipating what the 5th gen would look like. And then they said they're gonna do a retro style because they stopped making the Camaro in 2002, the 4th gen. It stopped. They didn't start making them again to 2010. So 8-year gap. So they were teasing us that they would make another Camaro way back when, and then they came out with a retro look. And to be honest, I wasn't that happy. I mean, it looked all right, but to me, it failed on execution. So the 5th gen, but when they did the 6th gen, I was like, yes, y'all hit it, y'all got it. You guys hit it right on the head. Let me give her a little fuel here. We're still in closed loop. And fuel trims were spot on. So we'll pull back to the shop. I'll take a quick review of the log, and I'll come back out and we'll give it a couple of one wide open throttle pull, and then that should be it. Should be ready for pickup. All right, I made one more adjustment. We're gonna check on it, see how it does. Try to adjust the camera here to face the front. Now I'm getting a phone call. Corey, I have to call him back. Let me just pick it up. Hey Corey, it's Max. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Hey, got a question.
Yep.
2016 Yukon Denali. I did a cam swap, DOD delete.
All right.
What do y'all normally charge for something like that? I'm trying to see if I'm pricing too high or what. I don't know.
Did you do well? On a truck is $49.99 with just a basic standard non-DOD. As long as we're not putting valve springs, we can keep the stock valve springs. It's $5 grand pretty much.
$5 grand. I told them $3,500 for everything.
Okay.
You know, that's just me doing it for, you know,
Your
I
house.
don't do it for a living.
Right.
So I felt like that was, because the parts was like $1,000.
Okay. Yeah. So yep, we have $5 grand. So yeah, you should be fine.
Okay.
All right.
What you been up to, man?
It's working, man. Working, enjoying life, you know, having fun. Yes, sir.
Staying there.
Yeah. All right. So good luck on that. Let me know. All right.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
All right, Corey. Take it easy, man.
All right.
All right. So Corey's in Alabama. He used to bring me his trucks, and I kind of encouraged him to start tuning on his own. So he did some remote tuning with me. And so every now and again, he still sends me a tune to look at to verify we're good. So now he's going to be doing some mechanical work. He's got a big piece of property in Alabama, so he can do that over there out of his house. All right. Forgot to hit the log, so now I just hit the log. All right, now we logging. So my colleague is looking to buy property. He's in the middle of trying to buy a house right now, just for his family, a bigger footprint for his kids, so they can play, get outside more often. And then his next goal is to get a bigger piece of property for the shop. So I lease from him. I lease my space from him. Since I just do tuning, I don't turn wrenches anymore. I ran a shop for a while in Florida, ran a shop up here for a little bit. But now I last few years, decided to scale back, keep it simple. So really, it's really just me. And what's going on? Why ain't that logging? Oh yeah, it's logging. Okay, we're good. So yeah. So that's how I operate now. I tune for some other shops too. They bring me, they drop off the cars. All right, we're gonna see if we can step on her. This is the car in the front. Let me get over the hill first. And we're gonna turn the traction control off this time. I'm gonna goose it right after we get to past the entrance of the subdivision on the left. Just so I'm not a complete moron. Let's go. All right. Not bad at all. Pretty stout. So the LT1 that comes in the late model, 5th gen, and the C7 Corvette, pretty stout motor to make power. And you can make 550 to the tire all motor on these cars. The only thing I don't like about them, you know, they have those, you got to pull lifters out to put a cam, you got to pull the heads. So it just added so much more complexity to the job. You can get away on the 3rd gen engine, like the LS1, the LS6, LS2, the manual LS3s. You can pull the cam and leave the lifters alone. So you can make some pretty good money back in the day. You can knock it out in a day if you don't have to pull the heads off. Pull that cam out, put the other one in, button everything back up, and off to tune it in the same day. Now you can't do that because now you got to pull heads off. That just adds complexity. So that's what I don't like about working on them for my personal vehicle, right? Because I should turn all my own wrenches. But anyway, this one's good to go, guys. All right, I'm reviewing the log. Yeah, it was traction control. Just reining in the throttle to try to establish some traction. So we're good. I was up to a 6,000 RPM pull. I'll call the client, tell him it's ready.